Come on, let's stretch together.
My arm's so heavy right now.
Do you want to weigh yourself after to see if you're gaining weight?
Yeah.
I haven't weighed you in a long time.
Last week, I ate a lot of soups, not good soups. This week we ate a lot of potatoes, salads. Not good.
They showed up today.
Oh, what's wrong? When Dory's coming back?
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday?
But Pauline supposedly was supposed to come today.
Oh, she's not coming.
And Shannon was supposed to come. And Annette was supposed to come. So it goes a lot better.
Yeah. I don't play soccer anymore.
Oh yeah. Just keep kicking at it or what happens?
No, I mean, I just want to wait to get better. But I still hurt on it sometimes. When I kick something,
Yeah.
it hurt. So I just want to take my time. Because I don't want to miss come over here too. So if you want to play soccer and I want to get hurt, then I want to miss.
Yeah.
I want to finish this.
It never ends.
But now, so we play soccer almost for my entire life. So when I do this now. I want to be Sifu one day.
That's good. Get you there. Figuring out ways to meet people to make it harder to get to the red.
Oh yeah, so you want to change that?
Yeah, like just developing ideas to make it harder for the people to get to the red, you know.
In a way, it's good because I mean, you see your people, they want to come in all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you this like a proof, you know. So you want to be the red, and then you're gonna be here for a really long time. But if you feel the red, and then and people say, well, this is easy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chill and I'm gonna just relax. I'm gonna come back and get a good right away, but it's gonna be. But now people are gonna see that it's gonna be hard
Yeah.
to get it red. You know, let's say. waste my time out at home.
I was thinking about like they'd have to stay at least a year, you know?
Right.
And then in addition, they would I was thinking about like they would have to put effort to get to know all the people that are here that have rank, you know?
Right.
And then when you get to know them before they get rank, even if they pass the fitness, everybody that has rank has to improve. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like they can look at his fitness video, and then based on his personality, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's good that he's ready, like he's he's a good guy, that he is ready. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's not just about me feeling comfortable with him, but everybody in the group
Right.
that feels that he's the right fit. Then I think I was thinking about something like that, you know?
Right.
Because it's not good for somebody to get ranked and then nobody knows who he is, except for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody should know a person, you know?
Yeah. Because before, I mean, everybody's get it right away and then just not show up anymore. They don't care anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so they gotta show they care.
That's what I want to prevent, you know? I definitely want to do something like that because I don't want to give to people that don't really care for it, you know?
Like, because get to the blue, it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine to red. I mean, you gotta make it even. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So everything's gonna be hard. Not just like, okay, well, I can do 20 pull-ups and 20 and 300 jumping jacks. And yeah, then next day you got a red shoulders now.
Yeah.
And then from other people, they've been here for a really long time.
Yeah.
They don't have the red shirt. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
what's going on? How come this guy get it right away? I'm not getting that.
Yeah.
So then people emotionally they goes down and they went down.
Yeah. it's like you trying to get the blue and then somebody goes to the door and gets the blue.
Right.
2 days.
And then I where this guy coming from? You know?
Like, you guys train for 2 years. He comes in 2 days.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
you know, they gotta make it even.
Yeah.
You gotta make it even.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be hard.
Yeah. Because it's not just about being fit, but it's like about them coming to training
Right.
like day after day, you know, and working hard and getting to know people here too, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I told Zile Bank yesterday. I said, you know, I know that you got hurt and you don't want to come back till you feel better, but I think you gotta heal and come.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
when we can see you, you know, how you get better every day and how can you get better and things like that. But if you sit at home,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
you know, we're not thinking that you got hurt. I'm thinking that you probably be lazy and
Yeah.
just gonna do your training home and then you come, you get some of the new things that you're like, okay, that's
Yeah.
what you say you can. So he's like, yeah, but I don't wanna go there and feel like handicapped and blah blah blah. I said, yeah, but I mean everybody knows that you got hurt.
Yeah.
You know, that you wanna do better. You know.
Yeah, because that's another thing that's important. When I was thinking about the people that get like seriously injured, like one of the things that I came up with is giving them 1 year to recover and retest. And if they can't pass the test, they can lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was thinking about that.
what happened with James? That he's not coming back, or he's busy working? What's going on with him? We talked to him.
He's busy working. Like his whole mentality is all about making money right now. So he doesn't really have time to train. I asked for him to bring the badge back. I took him off the website already.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And then he said he was going to return it, but then he emailed me today and he asked if he's going to get his deposit back. But then I guess it wasn't clarified, but the deposit's not supposed to be refundable because it's supposed to be motivating to keep training, to keep it, you know. But I don't want to like argue with him about it, so I just emailed him back. You know what? If it wasn't clarified to you, then you just go ahead and keep it, you know. But he's not like considered active because he's just basically one of the rules that I want to implement is that you gotta come to training at least once a week, you know. So I told him that if he has to come at least once a week in order to maintain the rank. But he still plans on like continuing to train, but he's not gonna really do the martial arts. He's mainly just gonna be fitness because he doesn't have time for martial arts, you know. Because when you're so busy working and you can't come in here to train, there's no way you're gonna get the food. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. So you might see him around every now and then, just training, fitness stuff, you know. But it just takes a lot of time to get to the blue. Most people don't want to dedicate that time. So. And I want him to try to start making more music, but he sold his computer, so he doesn't have his computer anymore. But at the same time, that's why I decided to make more videos with no music, because I don't want to be dependent on the music, you know. Because if anything happens in the future and he decides to like lock out the music, then every video that I made with the music is like a waste or something. You know? I don't like to do that.
What about the music that you had before he started making music for you?
Well, that's those are all like music online, and you can't use any music that you didn't create or you don't have permission to, you know. So you basically can't use that music. So, because the problem with the music is that like he gave permission to use the music. If he says you can't use the music anymore, then every single video that we created with his music, it might be like locked out. So. But I told him also that I'm willing to, since he doesn't have time to train, I'm willing to, like, if he makes music, I can pay him for some of the music to use it, you know?
Right.
So I told him about that too. So that's cool. But that's just an example that, you know, it's like a learning experience that some people, you know, they come in here and they'll be really motivated for me to want to do things, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm gonna stop that, you know, make sure that it doesn't happen again. So I think that they would have them stay at least a year is a good deal, you know?
Right.
And say like you and Derek and Natalie or girl, say you guys have been training for 2 years, I mean everybody, you know?
Right.
Then later on we could be like, alright, it's not 1 year anymore, it's 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then like that even requires more commitment, you know?
I started why he come back and he's doing better now.
Yeah, I mean, he can't really lift heavy weight, you know?
Oh,
And, you know, I talked to him, that's another thing that I was talking about, is that, you know, I was discussing, you know, like, basically you can't like lift heavy, like you can't do squat, lift weights, you can't do that bench press or anything like that. And that's the kind of like the problem, because it's part of the requirement you know. So I'm trying to figure out solutions and what to do, you know, to see if he should like give up his rank until he can do it, or what to do, and how much time he needs to recover, you know. So the solutions we came up with is like we give a person a year to recover, and the solution I came up with is like just like making use like less weight, but just have to do more reps. You know what I'm saying? So instead of like bench pressing more weight, like 5 times, we might have him do like half his weight, like I don't know, like 20 times or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just figure out something because he really wants to keep the rank, but at the same time, I don't want him getting hurt yet. You know what I'm saying? So I have to figure out a solution. I talked to a girl about it too, what he thought. I talked to a lot of people about it, see what they think. But it was like prepare me for the future too, because you know, when people, what do you do when someone gets injured, you know? And certain people like Charlie, they go with a certain like physical reputation, like it's just I don't know, you just can't like certain standards, these physical standards that have to be required, and certain people just can't do it. There's another guy on the line that started training like a while ago, but he wasn't really like back then. I used to charge like just $5 for like video, and he would buy the videos, but he would only buy like once like every 2-3 months, or not buy them, but he would pay purchase the lesson for like once in like 2 months or something, you know. And then, like, there's the rank requirements for fitness stuff, and he's been working hard towards getting there. He's like pretty much almost there. And then he's like, oh, when do we get rank? I told him that I decided that it's not going to be like you have to contribute like tuition every single month for at least a year. You can't just like $5 every 2 months and all of a sudden get the rank. Like, that's not fair either, you know what I'm saying? So, he kind of got disappointed about that. But then he understood too about you. But there's like a lot of factors involved, you know what I'm saying? Like just because somebody's fit and they want to want to pass the fitness test, but they only contribute what 1 month of tuition. They're not helping the school, you know. Somebody that's been here for like 2 years and they pay tuition every month, they're helping the school grow, you know. So that's another factor too. When I told Roberto about it yesterday, he was like, why? Because he was one of the guys that did that. Like he would train all at home for like a year, and then he comes in here and he passes it like on the second day, you know. There's gonna be no more.
Yeah, when they saw him, the first day, this is white shirt. And then the second day, he's got a red shirt. What the? But and then what I was thinking, like, oh, he probably been training, you know, already a long time, so he's ready for it, you know?
Yeah.
But then when he says, oh, I just started this and this, I was like, what? And then you already have the red shirt? How possible is that?
Alright, which